Faith woke up just before 7 a.m. and I nursed her back to sleep in my bed. Sometimes she'll fall back asleep and sometimes she's ready to get up for the day. She still wakes up multiple times at night, so I'm always so exhausted in the mornings. And if she goes back to sleep, usually I do too.
Good morning, sunshine. Hi, baby girl.
It is about 8 o'clock and she woke up ready to start her day. This morning I am making Faith's favorite for breakfast, French toast. I start by cracking an egg into a bowl and then I'm adding some homemade almond milk in there. I don't like it really eggy, so I use more almond milk than most people would probably use. Then I add a splash of vanilla and lots of cinnamon and I whisk that together. I use a little bit of coconut oil in the pan just to keep it from sticking. This Granny's Delight sprouted wheat bread is our absolute favorite. It's local here to Utah and we get it at Costco. So I just dip each piece of bread into the batter and then put it into the pan and just cook it until it is golden brown and cooked all the way through. So we are doing baby-led weaning, and if you've never heard of it, it's basically where you skip purees and go straight to table food and you just give them exactly whatever you're eating. I cut this into small pieces and then she can pick it up, and at the time of this video she did not have any teeth. She's really good at mashing the food with her gums.
Can you take a bite? Look at that French toast. Put it in your mouth.
So for some reason this morning she wasn't really interested in eating food. I don't know if she just wasn't very hungry or if she was distracted by the camera or what, but she only ended up eating about 2 bites. Usually on a typical day she only eats about 5 bites. She's not really that much into food. She likes to eat, but not a lot. I'm not really worried about it because she is obviously not lacking in weight. She's in the 90 percentile, but we've been doing baby-led weaning since she's about 6 months old, and she just eats a few bites here and there of whatever we're eating. And I started out with 1 meal a day, and sometimes I didn't even do it every day, but lately I've been transitioning and trying to do more 3 meals a day, and some days she's napping over lunch, so I just don't even worry about that meal. This cup is the Munchkin brand with a silicone type spout. I've been trying this with her for the past 2 months here and there, and just last night she discovered how to suck on it, and she's still trying to get the hang of it, but this was basically her second time ever having water. Put it in your mouth. No. I'm going to give her some vitamin C powder as well as infant probiotics. I'm also going to give her a few drops of Earthly's elderberry elixir. I love this stuff. I'll link it down below. It does not have honey in it, so I feel comfortable giving it to Faith. And then also I'm going to give her a drop of vitamin D. I don't do this every day, but I try to be consistent on the days leading up to when she goes to the nursery just to boost her immune system.
Are you all done? All done. Yeah, all done. Good job.
I teach her the sign for all done. That way she can tell me when she's done instead of throwing food on the floor. We're going to be working on more and please, but I feel like all done is the first one that I want her to learn. It is almost 10 o'clock and she's ready to go down for her morning nap, so I'm just going to nurse her to sleep. She nurses about every 2 hours throughout the day. I just nurse her whenever she is hungry, and she takes a nap whenever she gets tired. I just listen and follow her cues for when she's tired and hungry. Breast milk or formula is the main source of nutrition for babies until they turn 1. Food should never replace their milk. I don't know why it's called baby-led weaning, and some people get the wrong idea that you wean them from milk. My body is a super milk producer, and she usually only nurses on one side for each feeding. Sometimes she'll do both sides like this morning, but other times she just nurses on one side. And I just absolutely love nursing my babies to sleep. This morning she didn't quite fall asleep when I was nursing, so I ended up rocking her and then laying her down when she fell asleep. It is 12 o'clock and we're sitting down to eat lunch. She absolutely loves these veggie straws. I get them at Costco and I actually love them too. They are so good. I only give her a few because I'm concerned about the sodium content. It's not super high, but I still don't want to give her a lot of them. I ate an egg and potato breakfast burrito, so I gave her a few bites of the potato and egg in there. I usually give her some fruit like cut up blueberries, strawberries, or grapes, which she loves all of those, but we were kind of out of groceries, so we didn't end up having any of that today. It's about 2 o'clock and she was acting tired and hungry, so I nursed her, but she did not end up falling asleep. So about an hour later at 3 o'clock, she was fussy again, so I nursed her and she did end up falling asleep. Her naps usually only last about 30 to 45 minutes. Then she also nursed again at 4, but I didn't record that. It's about 5 o'clock and it's dinner time. I made some gluten-free pasta. This is the rice and quinoa spiral pasta from Trader Joe's. She loves this stuff. It's really easy for her to pick up. So I just put a tiny bit of pasta sauce on there and then I cut each noodle in half and it's perfect for her and she absolutely loves it. Broccoli is one of Faith's absolute favorite vegetables, so I just roasted some up with some avocado oil and lemon pepper. And then for the garlic toast, I just have some Earth Balance soy-free, dairy-free spread with some garlic powder and Italian seasoning. Faith ended up eating several bites of the pasta as well as garlic toast and several bites of broccoli. She absolutely loved it and she ate probably the most I've ever seen her eat, which still wasn't very much, but it was more than I've seen her ever eat. My 4-year-old started jumping up and down, screaming at her, making her laugh, and she was smiling and laughing back at him. I would have left the sound on, except I'm sparing your ears. It was quite loud and high-pitched. They were both having a great time, and it was the cutest thing watching them laugh at each other. She gets really tired and ready to go to bed around 6:30, so I nurse her on one side and she falls asleep, and then I lay her down, and usually about 30 minutes later she'll start stirring and kind of wake up crying a little bit, and then I'll nurse her on the other side and she's out for a few hours. On a normal night, she wakes up about every 2 to 3 hours, but lately she's been teething and has been up every 1 to 2 hours. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of what my 9-month-old eats in a day. If you would like to see more of these videos, leave me a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.